Hey guys, it's Mikey here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to write a story. So first, what you need is a title, to really give your readers an idea before actually reading the story of what your story is going to be about. The setting where the story takes place, the plot, the main events of the story, the characters in the story, or the people or things in the story, the order of events, like what happens first, second, or third, character names. So, like a character, let's say the name is Bob or Mike. Place names, maybe like a town or a city. Detail is description, basically, like what the character is wearing or what the town is like. Dialogue, what they're saying and how they're saying it. Getting creative. It's kind of goes back to the detail. So, So, I finished the story. It's called Lost in the Woods. So, first we're starting off the title, right? The title up here, and you can pause this video anytime, just so you know. So you have the title first. So the title, Lost in the Woods, and it starts off with dialogue because it can. We're already introduced to one character, so it says, "Hey, this hiking trip is so exciting," Frankie said as he's walking along the trail. "I agree," Amy replied. So we're already introduced to two characters and their dialogue. So since it says, "Hey, this hiking trip is so exciting," so they're obviously on a hike in the forest. Now the teacher's like, "Now class, here is the campsite that we are going to be staying at." So technically it starts at the campsite, or it comes to the campsite, the counselor addressed. Then all the kids start unpacking their supplies. The tents were set up, the firewood was gathered, sleeping bags were unwrapped, and a couple of bags of candy, in which Mikey and Ian both brought from home. The eldest counselor doesn't even know about this, Ian said enthusiastically. So here's a detail. So it was like, you realize how he's saying it. He's like really excited. He's putting a lot of emotion. "Yeah, this is going to be the best camping trip ever," Mikey said loudly. Another detail. Night fell quickly as the campers gathering around the fire and were cooking their hot dogs. Their friends John and Max, two other characters, joined them at the fire. "Back at our tent, our counselor told us we could stay up playing on our phones and we were going to watch a movie on their tablet," said Max. "Yeah, just a minute, Aiden. Our counselor is better than yours," John bragged. "Sure, well, does your counselor take you outside after dark and explore the woods on yourself with your self-fiance and candy?" Aiden shot back. "Ours is way better still," John said. "Whatever," Mikey stated. So in this, it's like a little side paragraph. It kind of explains a little. So after lights out, the kids and the counselor went into the woods with their phones and a bag of candy. "Max thinks that his counselor is so good, but ours is better." "Definitely," Mikey said. Off in the distance, they heard some rustling in the woods. Just then, a huge wind came out of nowhere. So now we just were introduced to what just happened, the rustling in the woods, and then a huge wind came out of nowhere. When Mikey awoke, the campers were nowhere to be seen, just like the counselor. He felt frightened, as if someone or something was going to jump out at him at any time. He started walking, trying to find the slightest hint as to if there was anyone around. When he heard a twig break, He turned around to find his friend Aiden hiding behind a tree. "Aiden," he said, relieved. "Mikey, thank goodness you're here. Where are the others?" Aiden asked. "I was kind of hoping you knew," Mikey replied. So they started walking along the woods, trying to find the others. About an hour of searching, they decided to call it a night. They slept against a tree, and surprisingly soon they fell asleep. So basically, we are just introduced to the conflict of here. So if you look, the conflict, where would that be? Where would that be? Oh, I guess I didn't put it. Well, there should be conflict and order of events definitely in here, like first or like, so night fell quickly. That shows you that it's probably not the first thing, because night isn't the first thing. So the place name, there isn't really a place name, which I probably should have done, but there's definitely detail, dialogue. I got a little creative with it. The order of events, characters, the plot, this is kind of the important part, just as this is. So when Mikey woke in the morning, he was back in the tent. At first he was confused and realized it was all of a dream. all a dream. The end. So that's basically the whole story. And this is just teaching you. So this is kind of like a basic story. Most likely it will be longer with more and more detail, but there's a time limit to this, and this is for like a basic storytelling. So if you want to pause at any moment to either read the story again, I'll just go down slowly. So, and then now there's how to write a story, so you can look. I'm going down slowly so you can see. So that's gonna be it for today. I hope